Hello, okay, we're back. C200 compressor is a 2001, and what I'm showing you today is this vacuum pump motor. It's only on the compressors because when there's a supercharger in place that once it's under boost, you will lose vacuum to your brake booster. Now, this car came in and the brakes would go funny every now and then, and start checking some things. This motor was not working at all. Checked power and earth to this plug here. There was power and earth, but the motor wasn't going. So what we did on this one was, there's 3 little screws you can see on there. You can take that off and you can actually get to the actual brushes on the motor, and we just replaced the brushes in the motor, and that got it going. It was running good, except once we put it on, the motor would stay on permanently all the time. When you start the car, it just run constantly, and so that's what burnt it out in the first place. So went looking again to see why it's running and how does it actually know when to come on and off, and I found this little vacuum hose. I don't know if you can see that little vacuum hose there goes into that line, goes down to there. Well, this little vacuum line is got the sensor built into it to cut the vacuum pump off when it's got the right amount of vacuum on it. Anyway, it went along there and I just took it off and sucked on the end of it, and it was open. There was just, you could suck straight vacuum air through it, and it wasn't sealing up or anything. So I followed that line around. It goes down under there, goes underneath behind this here, along there and under the battery, and it goes into the firewall inside of, down the side of there. And there had been some old acid that had got on the hose and broken a hole into the line. Now where that actually goes is inside the car too. There's a plate that sits over here, this plate. You unbolt it and the vacuum line comes in to this module there. There's the vacuum hose, and that's what turns the motor on and off when it gets the right amount of vacuum. So repaired the hole in the line and thought everything was going to work okay, except after that we found that this little valve had blocked up, and I'd say just from sucking dirt and junk back up into the valve, it just wasn't sucking any vacuum into there. So we took it off and gave it a clean out and put it back together. Took it out, cleaned it up and put it back together, and everything works good now. The motor comes on and turns off as it's supposed to. There's just a little handy tip for people chasing that sort of problems, because I was looking for it and I couldn't see anything on YouTube. So there we go. Thanks. Hope it helps.